Love is in the air. Or is that just the stench of bad decisions and broken hearts? Will you be embracing the season of love with open arms? Or skipping the festivities instead for a full-blown treat-yourself sesh? Well, don't worry. I've got 6 Valentine's Day horror movies that perfectly pair love and horror for you to celebrate with any body you choose. Hello, my lovely Darklings. Halloween is creeping up fast. And while some of you are busy booking heart-filled candlelit dinners, the rest of us know that nothing beats a romantic evening curled up on our sunk-in couches. Preferably with a little bloodshed, betrayal, and just a pinch of necromancy. Which brings me to the point of this episode. Here are 6 Valentine's Day horror movies I double dare you to watch. 3 safe picks for the faint of heart, and 3 unconventional gems that'll blow your mind, and maybe even your body away. Starting with the classic Death Becomes Her. This movie has everything: eternal youth, high 90s fashion, and relationships so toxic you'll need a hazmat suit just to watch. Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn go on a head-to-head competition over a nerdy Bruce Willis. It's the ultimate story of love gone sour, with a side of immortality that makes you think twice about those forever promises. And let's face it, Darklings, no one does Till Death Do Us Part better than these deadly gals. If musicals are more your love language, then Little Shop of Horrors is your jam. It comes with a carnivorous plant and a little light homicide, but at its heart, it's a love story. Oh, what Seymour wouldn't suddenly do for his beloved Audrey, even if it means feeding her enemies to a man-eating plant. Romantic? Perhaps. Horrific? Absolutely. It's kinda like Grease, but with more blood and botanical galore. What's Valentine's Day without a doll wedding? Well, Bride of Chucky gives us the ultimate killer power couple. Think Bonnie and Clyde, but with more stitches and a lot more stabbing. Jennifer Tilly's Tiffany is equal parts glamorous and psychotic, proving that love can be blind and perhaps even homicidal. Then there's Chucky. Well, he's definitely a for better or worse kind of guy. That's for sure. The movie is campy, gory, and filled with one-liners sharper than any butcher's knife. Perfect for couples who aren't afraid to literally kill for love. Now that we've covered the lighter side of Valentine's horror, it's time to dig into my unconventional B-side picks, where love gets a little weirder, darker, and way more unhinged. Careful where you sleep around, because in It Follows, your one-night stand might come with a lifetime of stalkers. This supernatural stalker doesn't stop, doesn't sleep, and has a knack for showing up at the worst times. Kind of like your ex, but way, way more terrifying. The creeping dread is perfectly paired with an amazing score by Disaster Piece, a pulsing, synth-heavy masterpiece scarier than any commitment. So stay safe and perhaps maybe just stick to holding hands next time. If toxic self-love is in fashion, then The Neon Demon is the haute couture of horror. This flick is a catwalk of obsession, beauty, and a cutthroat industry that will literally consume you. The film's vivid neon-lit world is both stunning, unsettling, and the score pulls you in like a trap, keeping the tension high. If you crave your own reflection as much as Jessie, this one's a runway hit for you. I would just watch out for that killer after party. If you prefer your Valentine's horror with a lil love spell and a lot of dead ex-boyfriends, The Love Witch is your perfect match. Our vintage, glamorous Elaine is a hopeless romantic out to find the perfect man. Unfortunately for them, she's got a habit of leaving them, well, permanently heartbroken. This film serves up 1960s Technicolor aesthetics, romance, obsession, and a sprinkle side of witchcraft. The dreamy retro visuals and hypnotic soundtrack lure you into her seductive winged eyeliner until you remember you're messing with no ordinary witch. And as they say, love hurts. Speaking of toxic relationships, here's a bonus honorary mention that almost made the cut. Midsommar, because nothing says romance is dead like a flower-crowned cult, cheating boyfriends, and enough mushrooms to make you question reality. Danny starts off heartbroken, but after a little self-care and some hallucinogenic tea, she finds herself in a sun-drenched nightmare where relationship goals include ritualistic sacrifice dancing and sweet revenge served on a cold flower bed platter. With its hypnotic folk score and terrifyingly bright horror, this film is a fever dream of toxic love, proving that sometimes a fresh start means burning up your past and everyone in it. And there you have it, 6 Valentine's Day horror movies to add a little terror to your twisted romantic night. Remember, love can be terrifying, but these movies just might be even more scarier. Let me know down in the comments if you love or loathe my choices. Which one will you be watching? Or are you brave enough to marathon all 6? Until next time, my lovely Darklings, stay creepy and may your love stories be full of passion and not possession.